Sitting at the intersection of time, space, reality, and fiction floats a yellow eye. Always watching, never blinking. Its gaze has witnessed all that has happened before and knows what is yet to come. Countless stories of hope, hate, heroics, and heartbreak. It has no mouth by which to speak these lessons, so it calls upon its head clearer to tell these stories, by word and by deed. Heed the yellow eye's lessons as it gazes upon its servant, just as the eyeball gazes upon you. Our story has already begun.
Hello, my children, and welcome in. My name is Alan the Yellow Eye, but tonight I am the Dungeon Master. It's not that exciting, but still, welcome in. We are here in the swamp, in the Mirror of the Dead Men, and things are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen. We had one that was having some issues, but yeah, I got the boys. I got the boys right behind me. So I just don't like the way he's staring at me. Just I got my boy. No, that's against terms of service. Anyway, we are. Let me turn on the thing so we can talk to the people playing.
The nonsense will probably rife.
Speak for yourself. I'm gonna find a wizard friend in here, and we're just gonna nuke the castle.
Yeah, Zazer will probably just run straight to the third floor on his own. And then come running back out and chased by 100 guards. Like,
So we already have plans happening, so that's...
It's called efficiency, y'all.
It's called efficiency, yes. Efficiency, danger, bonehead moves.
Why change tactics now?
True. I mean, you wouldn't be true to character if you didn't do something dumb, right?
Run straight to the third floor.
He was looking for the kitchen because he's hungry.
He's hungry.
I need
That's
food.
right. So where we left off, you all just pulled up to the. Oh God! There goes all the. There goes all the things. You had just pulled your boats up with Snapjaw to this large area where this castle sits, and as you can see, it's a very, very large area. To the north, you see a bunch of squalid huts kind of spread around, with the occasional large frog that's hopping around in that general area. To the south and directly to the east of you, you can see where there's a lot of much nicer and well put together longhouses. And then behind all that, the big backdrop of the whole thing is this castle that pretty much just takes over the entirety, and it looks completely out of place in this swampy area. Just absolutely out of place.
Mr. DM,
Uh-huh.
I think my character fell in the water because I don't see her on the map.
Oh, let me redo it.
I don't see Zazer either.
All
They
right.
drowned.
Well, if they drown,
Rest
they
in
drown.
peace. That's what the mess was. They were involved in the shipwreck.
That
I'm 7A. How could I
I
drown?
had
It's probably
absolutely
not
nothing
very
to
deep.
do with it.
was everybody yelling at me. Oh, they're not yelling at me. They're yelling at each other. All right. So there's a Zazer.
No, I thought Zazer would already be in the castle.
Nope. Y'all can have fun.
Yeah, you might as well just stick him on the third floor and let him run back to us.
All right.
500 people chasing him.
So yeah, the you can definitely tell that the castle itself, there are definitely 4 large towers on each of the corners of the castle, the main part of the castle itself. The main entrance only seems to be about 2 stories tall. And all around you, and to the south, essentially that area, even though I didn't hide it, there are a bunch of really thick logs that have been kind of set into the ground, all around an area. It looks to be a pen of some sort with a few inches between each one of these logs. But from where you are, you can't quite see exactly what is there.
Okay, Snapjaw, where's this frog dude you want us to take out?
See, sometime he's downstairs in the caves. Sometimes he is in the hut. And he kind of points to the north. We don't go up there. The frog, they like to bite. And you can see that there are just a bunch of random large frogs that are kind of just meandering around in that area up there to the north.
And more importantly, where is the treasure?
This also goes downstairs.
So, sounds like we gotta go downstairs first.
Seems totally legit to me.
Wait. When do we attack? When do we do now? Should Snapjaw tell the warriors?
We should probably get a good idea of what we're dealing with before we start punching anybody.
I see. Yes. Should Snapjaw go with you?
Well, we do need an escort around. Can you show us downstairs?
You know your way around town. You know your way around this castle, so...
Okay, yeah, and yes, you come. And one of the things you noted, like it is the sun is starting to go down. It's not quite nighttime yet. You're talking late afternoon right now, so very early, late afternoon, very early evening, whatever you want to call it, 4 to 5. Sun's not quite there, but it is definitely on its way out, essentially. Meanwhile, around this whole place, that you just see all sorts of action. There are humans walking around. There are these frog people. There are more lizard folk just like Snapjaw, and some of them are milling around. It looks like a couple of lizard folk are actually walking a giant lizard towards that enclosure to the south. Perhaps to put them up for the night. And there's a lot of people around, and nobody really seems to be paying you much mind right now.
They know we're there, but they're just not paying much attention to us.
No.
Well, that's good.
So,
right.
Snapjaw, what's that thing to the south? Where are they taking that lizard?
We keeps them there. Help much strong pull thing heavies.
Ooh. We might have more thunder kittens after all this. Neat.
Alright, let's go meander the castle.
All right.
As we start traveling along, I have Hooter start surveying, just kind of circling above us,
Okay.
just so I can have a general sense of things.
Yeah. So, how high are you going up?
Probably 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
Keeping them no more, like, I just want to keep them within that, hard yard kind of radius that I can keep connected to them.
Gotcha. Yeah. So again, to the north, you definitely see like there's a bunch of bullywugs, these frog people, giant frogs, just kind of in that area. In and out, you can see some other things, and actually from your vantage point, you can actually make out some goings on because it looks like they're in the center part of the castle. It's completely open air, so you can make out some stuff after concentrating, closing your eyes for a little bit. You can make out quite a bit of this area. So what you can see is essentially the tops of these various places, but of the hold on, I'm getting this drawn for you.
Ooh. I'm excited now. Ooh.
But you see a lot of it's part of this castle is completely open. In the absolute center, it looks to be like there's a large see if that goes.
Snapjow. Is
Oh,
the
no.
commander of these frogs a leader of sorts? If so, would we be able to recognize him by the look of him or anything like that?
Dude, that's why we're here. We're supposed to kill the leader of the frog people to free the lizard people.
Oh, derp.
Yes.
Well, what does he look like?
Like a
Does he
frog.
stand out? Does he stand out?
Which looks like a cat.
You
Yeah,
will
the frog's his food.
you will know him when you sees him.
Interesting.
So yeah, from your vantage point up top, where what your familiar sees is this kind of big open area right in the center. You do notice that in that northern area up there are a few of those lizards that you've dealt with before. Essentially those blue drakes that you've dealt with on occasion.
Jeff?
There's a few of them roaming around in that northern area, and you can tell that the door in that area going into the northwest tower has been completely crushed and caved in. You can see that easily. Other than that, in the main area, you do see a couple of large lizards, and they look like they're kind of being trained by some lizard people as well.
Neat.
Now on the very top floor, you don't see any like access. Essentially, and essentially it's even the top of the towers, it looks like they're just tower roofs.
I'll have Hooter just land on one of those roofs and just
Keep an eye out. Okay.
Yeah, looking for a special looking frog.
Yep. Nothing so much right now. So with that, Snapjaw starts making his way towards the front. It just kind of moves his way up. And as you kind of get to the front of the gate, you can see the gate itself, the front gate is completely gone in here, and you can kind of see inside the room from this area, and what you notice is that it is a mess in there. It is disgusting. There is mud all over the floor, like thick mud. However, going essentially from that entrance to the main causeway, you can see that they basically placed a bunch of boards and tables in such a way to create a walkway that pretty much just stays above the mud and muck and essentially is about 10 foot wide in general and makes his way here. That's not straight at all, but basically, yeah. And this area, inside here, it's completely dim. The light coming in from both the open area to the east and the open area that you are currently right next to is illuminating a lot of this place. However, like towards the back area, it's really dim in there. There are lamps and lanterns. However, it seems like there is absolutely, like, they're caked with mud and muck, and they don't put out a lot of light. And as you kind of move in there, Snapjaw starts making his way through. As he kind of makes his way up, somebody give me everybody give me a perception check. All right, so you all notice some movement as you guys start walking along the planks there and heading way up. You start to notice some movement in the mud and muck, and you can make out quite a bit. There seems to be a few giant frogs and some frog people that are kind of buried up to their eyeballs in this mud. And as you start moving across, one of the bullywugs stand up and takes a good look at Snapjaw. What you want, lizard? And Snapjaw stops to look and is like, these emissaries must take inside. And the bullywug stops and kind of turns his head and looks, sees the kobolds and sees the humanoids that are with you. Stupid lizards. But go. And he kind of squishes himself back down in the mud, where it makes a real, like, just gross, sucking, sticky noise as his body settles into the muck and it flows up and around him. And Snapjaw continues on his way, shaking his head, kind of irritated. And he moves his way down into this main thoroughfare. Now, one of the first things you notice as you kind of walk up in this area is that it is completely open to the sky. And it looks like that anybody who was on the upper floor of the building that you just left out of the Barbican, they would have an easy time trying to pick off anybody making their way down this walkway. However, there doesn't seem to be much of, anybody really up there at all that you can see.
So those stairs we just passed, they going up or down?
They're going up.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't see too much up there, based on what you can see. I guess I should have said that. Never mind, because you would have seen that. So for you, since that is actually open, there are some bullywugs kind of just lounging around up there and not really doing much of anything. I forgot you had your dude up and you would be able to see that.
Neat. These bullywugs are just freaking everywhere, y'all. Darn frauds.
Frog.
Frogs. But yeah, there looks to be like at least another, 10 or so up there, maybe more, but you can see 10 easily.
Ooh. Gotta behave in this castle.
Yeah, there's a lot. You definitely could tell just based on what you saw outside that there are a lot of bullywugs just everywhere in this place.
Zeke not that hungry.
Yep.
Eat Snapple.
All right. And as you kind of walk by, you do notice that there's actually various windows and things that basically just let a breeze through. And as you pass this bulge and head towards the counter, you notice that there is nobody inside the bulge at all manning it. So as you kind of turn the corner and you start looking towards this outer ward, essentially what you have is it looks like, for the most part, it is some hard-packed dirt covering all of it. But you do notice that over on the western door, it's a little more muddier. It is muddier than the other areas. And then Snapjaw just continues to make his way in here. Now, the first thing that you notice outside of that is that there are a few lizard folk and a few bullywugs here, and a couple of giant lizards as well. And they kind of seem to be kind of milling around. The bullywugs seem to be kind of bullying and barking orders at the various lizard folk that are here. The lizard folk, for the most part, are just kind of stoically taking it. They're busy just training their lizards, and don't really have much else to really say at this point.
Lizards like the drakes, or lizards like our friends?
Lizard folks, yes, lizard folk.
Okay.
So yeah, and as you're kind of going through, he's kind of pointing out some things a little bit along the way, just giving you kind of a brief overview of some of the stuff. He points over to the door that's on the east side and is like, is where sleeping happens. And he kind of points to the room to the south and says, "Here, Snapjaw take you this way." And he starts to make his way over to this door and walks in. And waits for you to come in as well. That's drawing. I don't want the drawing thing. There we go. So as you move into this room, the first thing you notice is that it's pretty warm in here. And the reason why it's pretty warm is that in the middle of the room, there is a large forge that just dominates the center of this room. And the room itself is actually pretty warm, unlike, the outside, which is kind of a little bit moist and a little bit chilly. In here, it is, it feels much drier and it's much warmer. And that's thanks to the bed of coals that are glowing dully inside the forge. All around is about 6 lizard folk that are trying to work metal, and nothing they are making looks anything close to a blade or anything like that. A few of them are actually working together on a large, what looks to be a shovel. It's quite wide and blunt, essentially. They seem to be essentially doing their best, but they honestly don't seem like they know what they're doing. So they kind of look up from the from what they're doing, and they see Snapjaw there standing with you, and then they just kind of go back to their work. But yeah, so they seem to be working on well, it looks kind of like a shovel head. And as you're standing there, Snapjaw is like, "This, we try to learn shape metal. Not so good." And
looks like you're making a really nice plate.
Is not plate. Is and he barks out, is like, what are you making? He says in Draconic, and one turns is like, "This is a spear." However, for those of you who understand Draconic, even though he says it's a spear, it's entirely too wide, it's entirely too flat, and it's not sharp, it's curved. Not only that, you can see that there are other half-done projects kind of all over the place. None of them really have amounted to much of anything. Things that, could possibly be a blade or nothing more than maybe hammered pieces of metal. Nothing's really been sharpened in any way or anything to that nature, and some even look like they would probably snap the first time that you would swing it. They absolutely do not seem like they know what they're doing.
Well, at the very least, you have shrapnel to throw at people.
Have you guys ever even seen the spear before?
Yes, we make spear with sharp knife and stick. Make point. Or and one thing that you have noticed is that most of the lizard folk that you've encountered either have just had clubs, which are, basically just tree branches. Anyone that you've seen kind of walking around with a spear was either nothing more than a sharpened stick or a sharp piece of rock tied to a stick. You've not noticed any kind of metal armor or metal anything in use by them.
What weapon does Snapjaw have?
Snapjaw is running around with a club and his shield, his turtle shield.
This is a spear, and he'll give his spear to Snapjaw. I'll take it off my character sheet. No. You keep
We has more of the metals. Is secret. Is secret. And he hands it back to you very reveringly. Like, head down, like, very reveringly trying to hand this back to you.
Won't Zig carry it?
Yes, yes. You keep. Snapjaw will get his own.
I'll put it back in the sheath in his backpack.
So he walks into the room and is closed door. And there does seem to be some bullywugs that seem to be kind of curious that were out in the main area that are kind of looking at you all as you walk in to this area.
We ate them yet?
No.
Well, hopefully your stockpile looks better than this stuff that you're making.
Yes, yes.
Because
Lord.
these plates aren't going to help anyone.
Where of purple give us many metal weapon for work.
Plates will help Zig later.
Possibly, yeah. And so as you kind of are looking around and whatnot, Snapjaw starts talking to them and gesturing towards you, basically bringing word of how you all are there to stop and kill the bullywugs, and soon they'll be able to not only get rid of the bullywugs but the cult of the dragon itself, and they can they can have the swamp back from these individuals. Many of them are quite on board with the notion of killing bullywugs. However, most of them don't seem to really have any real... You don't sense any malice or hate within their voice on as far as talking about the cult members or anything like that. So it seems like at least in some way, some of them are at least amicable to the fact that you might be wanting to help them.
Okay, is this the way downstairs?
No. That round staircase leads upwards.
Okay, Snapjaw. We were supposed to go downstairs. Let's go downstairs.
But we must tell all of the plans. Yes?
Well, it might be more efficient if you go one way and tell them of the plan, and we go the other, and we'll meet in the middle, right? We'll go downstairs, you go upstairs?
No. You keep leading. We'll get there.
I think we should stay with Snapjaw.
Yes. If you wish, I will show you the stairs that lead down. And so he starts to make his way out and essentially just walks right across and heads towards the door right here in the middle. And opens it up to let you all through. Now, one of the first things that you notice is that this room is also pretty warm. But it's also pretty warm because of... Essentially, there is a lot of activity in here. There's a dwarf who has this kind of really floppy hat on, and a couple of human helpers. And he's just basically barking orders at them. You can see that there is a lot of scaled fish on tables and stuff being, you see some boiling happening on one of the big stoves and things like that. And you can really, the biggest thing is that this dwarf is just really irritated that there just isn't, they don't have enough spices to make anything taste good. And he's just complaining about lizard folk. And in the middle of his rant, as soon as he says something quite detrimental about lizard folk in general, he catches a glimpse of Snapjaw and then quickly kind of shuts his mouth. It's like, food's not done, come back later. Dinner will be soon enough, just go.
We're just passing through.
Is he related to the cook at the other place? Because he was grumpy too.
No, because the cook at the other place was human. This guy is clearly a dwarf.
Oh, okay. Must be a cook.
They're all little people.
Thing. Must be a cook thing.
Yeah, just cooks are just grumpy, just in general. Yeah. So going into the next, well, you can easily see into the next room, and it looks to be that's the Great Hall. It's quite large in comparison, and essentially there are tables and things and a couple of very large doors. Inside here there is, you can there's a lot of different humanoids all kind of milling around in here. It seems that they're either talking. A couple of people are eating some stale bread that must have been left on the table. And as you kind of walk in, Stepter says, "This is where we bring the treasures." And yeah. And you can see that there are quite a bit of treasure laid out on tables on the back half, the northern half of the place. Other than that, there looks to be, somewhere a little over a dozen humans in here. None of them with purple robes, but they definitely all looked armed. And some definitely look to be in charge compared to the other ones. And they are all over the place in here. Some are working with the treasure, like I said, and everyone else is kind of around. I mean, I can show you them. There's a lot.
Oh, where did he go? They blinked in and out. Oh, dragon claws.
Yeah. The ones that look like they're in charge.
Zig's still wearing his dragon claw robes and mask?
I don't know. Are you?
Yep.
Okay, well, none of them are wearing their mask, but they do have their robes on.
This could be an issue, right?
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. Zig's are in charge.
All right.
We're not going to be fine. We're not fine. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Where to next?
So, as Snapjaw just starts walking through. He does get a few weird looks from some of them, but with the entourage of the rest of you behind them, he really kind of just... They don't stop him necessarily, but they are giving it kind of a weird look as the rest of you kind of follow along behind him. And again, yeah, there's a lot of them in there. They all seem to really be watching him, especially him and you. Where there is a lot of... Now, in as you kind of put your way a little bit out, you actually notice that there was an area where they seem to have been making some various chests and things. Boxes hastily put together. It looks like that perhaps they weren't so keen on using the crates that most of the stuff was being shipped in and putting them into more easily opened and secured type devices. So chests essentially that they were kind of making. And as you continue through and opening into the next door, as you head into the next door, this area here, the first thing that you notice is that swamp water is pooling up, and from somewhere, you don't see it flowing from the walls or anything, but essentially there's like 2 or 3 inches of water on the floor, and the whole room just kind of stinks of just swamp water and rot that comes with swamp water and all that kind of stuff. So
I have a question.
Yes.
Before I exit this room, how much treasure would you say was in here that I could see?
Untold amounts.
I won't be able to resist not trying to sleight of hand something while walking through here.
Okay. All right. It's going to be very difficult considering how many eyes are on you.
Get ready to roll initiative.
Okay. Get the loot done
It's
first.
a character flaw, and I've got to play it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is mage hand.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
pretend like
Are you-
I don't know these other guys and just kind of like go into the next round.
Are you going to use your mage hand for that? Your invisible
I
mage hand
want
to
to
do it?
try to use my invisible mage hand, yes, because that would be the smartest way to try to steal something since
Yep.
it'll disappear.
Since it's
completely.
right under all of their noses. All right, so then you will get advantage on your sleight of hand check to do it.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Roll a 20.
Oh, roll a 1.
Everybody roll initiative.
All right, with the 17, you're able to palm a couple, like 4 platinum pieces, which quickly disappears in the hand that you can call back to you. And with all it looks like they're kind of sorting through it, and you did well enough that you kind of grabbed it at the same time that they were moving stuff, so even the tinkling of the coins didn't catch anybody's attention.
Now I better get the hell out of here before I make a bigger mistake. I'm sure brother is keeping an eye on me because my eyes just got a bigger than
Saucers, yeah.
Caesar and Zig combined.
I kind of wondered if that was going to happen.
I'm kind of curious. As we pass through this other door, is there anybody aside from our traveling group?
What do you mean?
Like, are there like lizard folks and frog people in this next room we're going into?
No, this one is, there's pretty much nothing here. Again, there looks to be some water that's kind of filling in, and it looks like somebody threw some planks and things down on the floor in order to elevate it above the water so they can walk on it without getting wet.
As everybody else passes me, I slow up a little bit and kind of just look back to the brothers, reaching out my hands. You guys want to be invisible?
This guy.
Just trying to bait them into whatever they want at this point.
You want to turn me invisible and leave me in this room?
Yes, I do. I think you would love it. You and
I
your
don't
brother.
see a problem with this.
I turn him and his brother.
Are you doing it
invisible.
right in the room?
No, not like as we walk into this room, and
Yeah,
I
'cause
realize there's nothing else in here.
Because
aside from
both
us.
brothers and you are currently in the main room with everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, a little after we like get into this room, and yeah, like just even trying to sly the rest of the party if I can.
Right.
I'm having a very hard time leaving this room right now.
Oh, you'll be coming back. Don't worry.
Where is other little one? You won't go downstairs, yes?
I'll drag him in by his ear.
He's to be distracted by shiny stuff.
So you're dragging him in?
By his ear, yeah.
Okay.
Hey! Did you see all the stuff in there, brother?
Yes, we'll get it later.
Yeah, so with that being said out loud, a lot of attention kind of was turned your way. Since the door had not been closed or anything yet, and that was just kind of yelled out loud. And one of the people who are possibly in charge walk up to the door. Lizard Man! And with that, he turns around. Yes. What is the purpose for all this? See, these are emissaries.
Gonna eat the frogs.
What? What did he say? Eat frogs?
Yeah.
Lizard Man, what is this for? These emissaries, the little ones, is from the great black dragon. And he kind of bows his head. And the others are new from your cults.
Hail Tiamat, I say in Draconic. Can I just
Where's
really
Dragon?
take a little bit?
Do a little salute too. Hail Tiamat.
And he really stops and looks at the group of you. Eyes just kind of squinted like, do I believe them? Do I not believe them? But eventually, he's like, let them know that this out here is for the queen and not for any wandering hands. And as he says this, he's basically looking both at Tick and Tack when he says it. I doubt even your master would steal from her.
Yeah.
Oh, not even a little bit.
It was just so shiny. I've never seen so much. I got excited.
Let's make sure it doesn't happen again. And with that, he closes the doors behind him.
It's totally gonna happen again.
All right, so in this next room, since some of you are looking in there, there is... This room either is higher or something, so there's no water or puddles or anything in here. But the same rotten, stale water smell is just assaulting your nostrils. So yeah, it's pungent. The only one who doesn't seem to notice it at all is Snapjaw, as he just kind of walks through it, and essentially he points to the stairs that are clearly leading downward. And you can see, since you're kind of right there, Zig, you can see into this next room as well. And in this room itself is... It looks like there's nothing in there from what you can... I guess you could probably see farther than that. But yeah, that room right there doesn't seem to have much going on in it. It's not lit. The room you're in is lit, so that it's only a little bit of the light that comes from that room into that room. There's no lighting in there. The light from the windows do give it kind of a dim hue throughout. And yeah. And the room itself seems pretty much empty, but as soon as you walk into the room, Axia, suddenly some movement catches your eye, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, actually, I did a Zazo. Actually, I rarely did a Zazo, but...
Oh, man. And
I'll have you all know that you're leading all of us, including myself, to the top. If it was just me, I would have died alone up there. Now I get to take you all with me. Same.
all right, so immediately, as soon as that door kind of opens, these very large centipedes all start to kind of swarm and immediately start making their way towards Axia. Tack, you're up first, though.
I want... So there's a door there
Yeah,
that she opened?
that she opened.
Didn't see a door.
It was broken, but you can see through it, but it was there. It had a bunch of holes in it. Nothing seems to be well kept in this place.
So, can I tell if these, whatever they are, giant centipedes could get through the door if we closed it?
I mean, they might be able to squeeze through the hole that's there since they're kind of narrow. I mean, they're still long, but they're still kind of narrow.
All right.
But then we could probably fight them one at a time.
Move down here. I'm going to see if I can pull Axia through. I know I'm a weakling, but I'm going to try it anyway.
So you're going to try to grab her and yank her through the door?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check. What's your max pull drag?
Let me look.
What's your strength?
Lift, push, drag, 300. It
300. Axia, how much do you weigh? Which is a terrible thing to ask a lady, but you're a Goliath, so not light is going to be my guess.
Does it tell me how much I weigh?
You are 287 pounds, and I just looked at your sheet. And your inventory is 100. Yeah, so with all her gear, with all her gear, she weighs just shy of 400 pounds. So you don't really have the strength at all to pull her out.
But if he wants me, can he just say, "Hey, Axia, move," and I'll move?
You know what?
Not
If you're gonna assist him, then yes.
Okay.
If you're not gonna resist that, then
No, I'm
yeah,
not gonna
and move with
resist.
him. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that can be your action to pull her out of the room.
Okay. Somebody close the door.
I'll close the door.
You can close the door. Closing the door
Okay.
is a non-action. You can only do one thing. That's your object interaction, essentially. So you pull her
Cool.
in, you shut the door, and all right, Axia, you're up. You can hear the noises on the other side, and through the holes in the door, you can kind of see them squirming and moving with all their crazy feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna move over here,
Okay.
and then I'll ready an action to hit anything that might come through the door.
Gotcha. All right, Zazer, you're up.
Oh. 5 to 10. I just looked through the hole. They're swatting at things, right?
Huh?
You have some friends in there. Go visit.
Oh, they're all friends of mine.
Hey, food.
Fine.
Sick food. Look at all the legs you can get off these things. Okay, yeah, that first Eldritch Blast is gonna hit.
It can fit through the holes in the door.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Do what now?
The Eldritch Blast can fit through the holes in the door.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's some pretty decent cracks. It's not like it's a series of small holes. There's like missing boards and things like that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you just straight up kill it instantly.
Then I step back from the door. Next. That's all.
You're not
going
gonna use your second shot.
I did.
Oh, you
I
did it
rolled
and missed. I see it. Okay, yeah, I see it now. All right. All right, Nutdruck.
I'm just gonna sit here and relax.
Gonna wait. Got it. All right, Tick. I just realized that Tack moved Tick. But anyway, whatever.
Fixed.
Brothers can't even tell each other apart.
It's true.
It's true.
They all look the same.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
That's racist.
No. You can't say that. All right.
I won't even move. I'll just stand here and
Okay.
ready. And if something comes up that's evil, I'm gonna
All right.
smack it.
Got it. So it seems like you hear some movement. You can Tack. You can see some of them kind of scurrying away, but then you lose sight of them, and then things get quiet in there again.
Well, that saved us some trouble, I think.
And with that, the doors to the south kind of open, and a few of the cultists kind of come in with weapons at the ready. And what is going on? Is bugs attack? And
Yeah, our not so smart friend here wandered into that room. And I pulled her back out.
tourists. And they put their weapons back in, go back in the door and close it.
I was gonna say, we keep her for her strength, not her intelligence.
Not her intelligence. Wow.
My intelligence is only 8.
Just walk right on in. Let's do it. All right. So yeah, that it seems whatever was going on in there has died down.
Now
So, if we need to make someone disappear, potentially, we shove them in there and lock the door. Note to
In
self.
where?
Nowhere. Where are we off to now, lizard friend?
He said nowhere. You wanted to find down. This is down.
Should we go down now, or do you need to show us other places up here first?
Snapjaw not know what you want to see.
Then let's go down.
All right. So I need to give you that. So as you guys start to head down the steps,
Is it third or second level?
this is down, and it's none of those.
Okay. I just saw those other maps.
Yeah, I didn't get to share that one yet.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right. And let me get you all here. Let's go into this mode. Boop. And we will do all this. So as you kind of make it downward, this area is lit as you make it down the steps. And as you slowly make your way down, it tends to get a little bit darker. Once you turn the corner, however, this stairwell kind of opens into what looks to be a natural cave. This chamber itself, this initial chamber that you kind of enter into, is super brightly lit. And essentially in two different areas, which makes it very easy for you to see the entirety of this location. All right, let that clear out. There we go. This room is, again, like I said, it's pretty brightly lit. First things that you kind of notice that you can hear dripping water coming from both to the north and to the east of you. The northwest, there are steps that seem to be descending down, and the southeast, it looks like they are going up. And again, outside of that, though, these doors, or I'm sorry, it seems that there isn't any light at all coming from either one of those directions. The water itself in the middle of the room is it doesn't seem like it's not necessarily super shallow, but it's not really deep either. For a puddle, it's, looks to be maybe a foot deep towards the middle of it. There is a kind of a bitter smell to the air as well. And other than that, there's not a whole lot of and there does seem to be a small hole that the water is coming through. It looks to be about 3 feet high that you can see above the water.
Okay, Snapjaw, which direction would the frog dude be?
Snapjaw doesn't come down here. Is for labor. I forgot to move Snapjaw in there too.
Well, let's try going to the right first.
All right, so this is the doorway that is leading upwards. I'm sorry, not door. I keep saying door. I don't know why I keep saying door. But to the... It looks like it goes up about 5 feet. I'm just going to do it this way. That's easier, just drawing boxes. So as you go, you can kind of see it kind of go upwards into this next area. Which doesn't seem like it holds much of interest at all.
So, oh wait, never mind.
As I'm walking in here, I want to see if there's like any like trap type things, because last time we went through a hallway, it collapsed on Zig.
Got it. Yeah. Go ahead and give me are you just looking for traps, or how are you doing it?
I'm looking for anything that looks loose, like a switch, button.
Okay, give me a perception check then. All right, so while you're over there searching, Zig, you were looking up in this area. The water seems to be flowing from another chamber that you can see. Let's see, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, so looking in here from where you are.
Attracted by the water. Yeah.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You can kind of make out that there looks to be an island, not an island necessarily, but there's something of dry stone deeper in there. There's not a lot else that you can really
Who's gonna send Cat in there?
Okay. Cat doesn't have dark vision, so Cat can't see shit.
40 feet.
What's that?
You can see 40 feet. I've got my stick.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So with that, yes. Okay. So as you kind of go in there, the cat is really telling you he does not like being in the water. There's not a dry way for him to get in this area at all. Even trying to stick to the shallow side, he's still getting his paws wet, and he really despises getting his paws wet.
How far does he get before
he can get almost all the way down. And inside this room, from what he can see, 20, 30, so that would go around here, and then it'll fade out in shadow. And it looks like the water kind of, there is some water that kind of continues to the north a little bit in there as well. But, yeah. But that's all he can really see from there.
Did it sense any danger?
The hold one. Where's Cat at? There's Cat. What is his? Okay, so Cat does see that there looks to be something lying in the middle of that stone area that isn't made of stone. He almost didn't see it.
All right. Can Zig fit under this?
Yeah, you can squeeze through. It's about like a small character will be able to walk through it pretty easily because it's about a foot deep of water and about 3 feet above water. So it's about 4 feet high. So someone of your stature can, crawl through it.
I think I'm about to do a Zazer. All right.
And with that, you don't find any traps, by the way, during your search. You don't see anything that looks out of place or could possibly be a trap. For all of you in there, you definitely see as Mr. Zig just kind of disappears into that tunnel, his blue light slowly fading It's like, Snapjaw's, where is green one going?
He's spelunking. He'll be fine. He enjoys himself.
All right. So you can see all of this. Let's go ahead and do that. And what was that perception for, Tick?
I was going to check for traps too.
Yeah, you don't see any either. But you definitely hear. You definitely hear some Snapjaw talking about where's the green one going. All right, give me a perception check there, Zig, please.
Whoops.
With advantage, because you have a general idea of where it is. That's
Good job.
it's a good thing I said that, huh? Because that first roll was a 1. Okay. Much better.
So that one.
So, with that, essentially, what did you roll? A 14? You rolled a 14. And yeah, so you actually have, you're able to make out a thin gray lump, maybe a few inches deep, that's just kind of sprawled out in the middle of the stone here. And essentially with that, it seems to just be sitting there.
Hello?
I'll call down the cave. Hi.
Tack, you're stealthing through and looking down. Okay, so down that way, you can make out another room. So it looks like as the stairs kind of go upward, it goes to this raised area and then goes down another 5 feet into this lower area as well. You can smell the mud that's just covering the floor of this place. It stinks. It stinks badly. And that's all you can really make out in there is just a muddy, gross room.
Zig, what are you doing in there?
Are you just moving closer to it, Zig? Is that what you're doing here?
No, I'm gonna poke it with my stick.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna poke it with your stick. Okay. So with that, I need. Wait, where did that go? Okay, so you're gonna. Okay, are you poking it? You're poking it from there.
If I can see it, is it?
Yeah, it's not. You're not quite on it yet.
Is it pokeable?
Right. As you kind of get close to it, and you reach out to poke it with your stick, which sounds absolutely dirty. It tries to dodge out of the way of your stick, and a sticky, gooey arm kind of flies out of it that barely misses your face. I need go ahead and everybody roll that their initiative.
Wait.
Zazer. There's a thing.
There's a thing in here.
Oh god, it's the news. Here it comes.
Yeah, we'll do.
TPK.
Brother, we are farthest away.
Oh man.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Zazer, you're first.
You said you found a thing. I think you should get away from it. You should come back here.
Did my initiative roll?
I know, shit.
Did it roll?
Did it?
I don't think it did it?
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, your initiative is a 1. No, that was... Wait. It
That was
says
last
your
round,
initiative
right?
is a run, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I think that was last.
Yeah.
I don't see initiative for him.
There you go. 11. There we go. Perfect. Now you're good.
Would I be able to see into this cave from there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
good
60
lordy.
feet, right?
Yeah, 5, 10. 15.
Yeah, you can see it. There's definitely a some sort of amorphous blob that essentially you can see Zig is holding his stick out like he was trying to poke it, and now this thing is just suddenly there and looks very angry.
I'm getting visions of a dwarf, turtle, and bugbear. You should get out of there, dude. I ready in action. If it goes to grab Zig at all, I'm gonna launch Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can see it from there. So you're just kind of ducked under and looking at it. Got it. Nutrock.
I take it I know what's going on over there then?
Well, you know that you heard Zig say there's something in here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's my movement.
Okay.
But I'm gonna sprint.
Okay.
Wait, can I sprint through that area? Because you had to crawl, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to crawl through. So you can do it. It's just going while you're crawling. You move at half speed.
Okay, so I'm gonna crawl then.
So it would be 5, 10 to get in there, and then
How tall are you?
I'm super tall. I'm a dwarf.
yeah, the tallest. You can move up one more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about as far as you can crawl in there.
How far am I crawling?
Right in Zazer's line of sight. What?
How far do I crawl here?
That's as far as you can get right there.
Well, I mean, like, how many more feet do I need to crawl?
Another 10 feet.
Okay, so, all right. How tall am I now? Yeah, in my turn. I'm 5 foot.
That is tall for a dwarf.
Yeah, you're pretty tall for a dwarf. We got a bunch of tall people in this thing. All right.
Like 300 pounds though, so.
He's rotund. Tick.
What's in there? Is it treasure?
Who are you asking?
I don't know. Somebody would see in there.
Anybody you can see?
There's only mud down here so far.
Are we
Yeah.
able to hear him when it's not our turn, or?
Well, it really depends on what you think treasure is.
What's in that place?
I don't think any of us really want to know what it is.
Screw that then.
I'll just go down with my brother.
Okay. Yeah, and you see the same thing, just basically a lot of sloppy, sticky mud that fills this room.
And if it's dark down here, he'd be invisible to people again.
Yep. I got it. So you don't even know he's here. Zig, you're up.
Hello?
It doesn't talk back. If you're trying to initiate conversation with this, it does not speak back to you.
But it's got arms.
It's got appendages that seem to be coming and going out of it.
He's gonna hit it with his stick.
Okay. Hit it with the stick. Do it. That is 22. That will hit it. And it takes 9 points of damage.
And second attack.
Okay. Go away! He went from poking to beating the crap out of. The second one hits as well. 8 points of damage. It looks you seem to have really damaged the membrane that holds this thing together. And what? No.
He's gonna action surge. I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay. Then action surge. And yeah, that'll hit it. And yeah, with the last one, you just splatter this thing and it kind of spreads all over the place. And oddly enough, you hear a little bit of hissing as it dies, and some of its protoplasm kind of spreads over the rock, and a light puff of smoke kind of rises from its dead body.
I think I'll just poke it again.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect your stick at all.
Thing's not moving. His food?
Oh, God.
No. No, that's not true.
No one's around you to make that decision for you.
Is there any more stuff around here? It'll take another look around.
All right. You see something kind of gleaming from the glow of your stick in the water in that side.
Poke it again?
Okay.
Why not?
Now too.
It kind of rolls away. As your stick kind of goes in the water, you see a few more other things that are gleaming in the water.
My spidey senses are tingling, brother.
You two know nothing.
He'll put his hands in.
Okay. Yeah, the water is cold, but otherwise, as you start kind of swishing around, you find that there's a lot of shiny rocks in here.
Oh, right.
But like the special kind, different colors and shades and things like that. Some are actually pretty decently sized as well.
Is there a blue one?
Yeah, there is some blue ones.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
I think we'll take his rocks.
All right.
They aren't moving. They're food.
How many are you taking? All the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. No problem. So.
He'll show them to Nutdruck if he comes in.
Okay. So as you're digging through there, Mr. Zig, let me go ahead. Since nobody else sees you doing this right now, you get all these things. I'm just going to throw them straight in your inventory. Oh, good. I was just reminded that cat litter is due tomorrow.
There's cat poop in my head.
Do what?
Because I've still got the cat poop in there.
Yeah. No, my stupid email just reminded me.
Oh, not my inventory.
No. Remind me in 4 hours, okay? Snooze. Okay. Yeah, so you take all of them out. There's about a 10 total of them in there. You should have them all.
Yeah.
Yep. They're all pretty shiny ones.
I'm gonna investigate this thing he killed, just to see if I can see what it is.
It looks like just gray, runny slime with no real shape.
All right.
Food.
Yeah, I don't think that's food.
I'm glad that you came in there to verify that for him.
Yeah, don't eat that.
You tried it?
No. I'll pass. I don't think you should eat it either.
Is there anything down here?
No, just not that you see.
And then I'm gonna check up here at the tip of this just to
double check everything. Yeah, so yeah, no, it seems like there's nothing else in the room. Just the cold water running through.
How high is the ceiling? Can we see anything like on the ceiling or anything like that?
So this cavern is about 10 foot high, and you can't see much of anything of interest in this room, other than the obvious constant dripping water that kind of pools from lower spots on the ceiling.
Zig just takes off without me. You see that?
It just left you in there by yourself.
Zaza,
Yes, Zig.
just some rocks and angry puddle.
Angry puddles. That's what we're calling it.
It's an angry puddle. Yes.
What rocks? I'm curious. Show me.
He'll show him some of the rocks.
Yeah, there are definitely some gemstones.
Ooh. I have one.
Yeah.
Excellent. I just pick up one of the larger ones.
Yeah.
Just the good old eye. Ooh. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
So, Toe, while you go down and they're doing all of that, you get a better, as you kind of sneak down, you do see that there's some other just kind of random mud again in that area up there as well. Ooh, excuse me.
And I'm gonna go hang out with this brother.
And
Can't even see him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't see him. Never mind.
yeah, he's invisible to everybody with dark vision.
Oh,
If they're only watching them, so he's not invisible if he's in light, but if he's in complete darkness, your dark vision cannot detect him, or anybody's for that matter. All right, Tech, go ahead and give me a perception check, please. All right, so inside, as you get a little closer down in there, inside you see eyes kind of sticking up out of the water. It looks like two pairs.
I mean, out of the mud?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I ain't going down there.
oh, Caesar.
It's muddy. I'm gonna come back up this way.
All right,
Is there anything in this little nook?
give me your perception check. Not really. Not that you notice. Just looks like more stone walls. A lot of this cave is naturally formed from what you can tell. Like, none of this has been carved out or anything like that. So there seems to be a lot of just randomness to it that you can't quite tell what it is.
So come back up here with the rest of the group. Tell them that there's some eyes down in some mud down there. That's all I saw.
Oh, puddle.
Anything in the water?
Nope. Nothing in the water. And I'm still like wide-eyeing this big old gem that Zig gave me.
Which gem did you give him, by the way, Zig?
One of the bigger ones. Maybe the large.
The large one? Okay. All right. I got it.
Can't remember how to transfer it.
Yeah, I'll just do it this way. It's easier. Inventory. So the large one. There you go.
Did they look like frog eyes that were down there?
No, they look like just gems.
No, I mean down where they were.
Oh, you're asking them. They didn't.
know. It was eyes with mud on them. That's what I saw. And then I'm gonna go up north.
Okay. So looking up in this area, there seems to be a ledge in here. Kind of going up a bit. It's about 15 foot tall, and you can see that there is some there's looks to be like a large wooden construction at the top of it that pretty much looks to be some sort of crane.
Ooh.
You could also see a wooden ladder that is next to the crane that you could also use to traverse upwards. What was all that noise? What was that?
I really want to play with the crane now. I want to try to climb the damn thing, see if I can.
All right, yeah. So the it's up on the northern part. As you start heading up that way, what's everybody else doing while he's climbing up? Because that's going to take you pretty much, because it's 15 feet, so it's going to take you a little while to climb it, a whole turn or all around.
Stay with Zig, just in case he likes to wander off.
Okay.
I was going to share apples with Snap.
Snapjaw thanks you, but he would rather have meat. But right now, we're trying to find what's going on here.
He's already not scared of the apple.
Yeah, maybe best to take apple.
I mean, did kill his friends with an apple once. He wasn't there for that though. But anyway,
he was there when we killed the snake people with the apple, and he critted it.
That's right. That's
he
right.
Was there, yeah.
He was there for that one. That's right. Yeah, he doesn't really want your apple. The last time he saw you offer it to someone, they died gruesomely. So, not really interested.
He offered him an apple right after he killed him.
that's actually he did. All right, so everybody else is kind of moving up that way. Snapjaw is kind of following along. He seems to have, now that he's out of what he knows, he's kind of let you take the lead, it seems. No longer in charge, essentially. You can kind of tell his confidence has been shaken. Now, Zazer, you make your way up to the top here. And as you get to this area, there seems to be a lot of mist in this area. And it's kind of all over the place.
Of leathery objects with face suckers in them then.
Oh, I'm not liking when I'm seeing all this mist.
And yeah, so the area itself, the area itself is generally, it's pretty thick. It is thick enough where it kind of has been pooling in this particular spot for whatever reason. And yeah.
I want to take a piece of cloth a little bit and see if I can't fan over it to see if I can't get some of the mist to move.
It moves. It's just mist.
You know.
Oh, and let me actually draw this out for you as well,
Oh.
so you can see what you're seeing here.
I turned back. Y'all should join me up here. There's this weird mist, and I don't want to go this alone.
Yeah, it looks to be about, it's up to your waist. It's about 3 feet high.
Oh, this feels
And
like
it's
an ambush.
pretty thick.
Totally feels like an ambush.
But yeah, it's kind of thick. It's kind of,
I start just ambiently casting Blade Ward periodically on myself. I don't trust this cloud.
Blade Ward or something else?
Blade Ward.
Okay.
It's just kind of keeping resistance up.
I got you. Just keeping it on you every turn as you move through.
Yeah,
I'm just
pretty
gonna
much.
walk through the mist.
All right. Yeah. So as you kind of move, if you all move through the mist there, it just swirls around you. It does seem to kind of flow up and around, and it seems to gently kind of flow to the south there. As you, whoops, I am hitting the wrong button and just typing a bunch of W's for no reason. But you can easily, as you kind of move to the south, you can see that it kind of flows that direction. In addition, there's a couple of other exits out of this room, not just to the south, but there are one to the northwest and another to the southwest as well. And before we get too deep into this is a good time for us to go ahead and take a break. This is our normal scheduled break time at 9:15. So we're gonna go, take some breaks and all that kind of stuff. Y'all take a break too, stretch out. We will be back in about 15 minutes, and we will continue on with the adventure. Enjoy some clips and things, and we'll be right back. Well, that was ridiculous, as always. I'm back. I don't know if everybody else is back yet.
I am.
There's one back.
Smoothies.
Did you just say smoothies?
That sounds good.
That's what I was thinking.
It does sound good. But
I was like, man, I wish I had a smoothie right
Close
now.
enough.
Oh, man.
And here I was thinking I was special with rock candy.
A smoothie with maybe some vodka in it.
Hey,
Ooh.
I'm not against it. Little smodka. Yeah, I like it.
Sounds good to me.
Smodka. All right, so... I think... Dan, you here?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to get started. All right.
Let me know if you guys need me to mute my mic, because we have.
Yeah, I can hear you. So if you would please stop saying it so we can hear. Yeah, mute it so we can't hear you anymore. That would be great.
We have some people letting off fireworks real close to our house, so.
Oh, neat. I heard that one pop. No, it's no big deal. But anyway, all right. So you just walked into this room that's kind of full of mist, and yeah, and you started kind of exploring out in the other areas and directions.
So how deep is the mist?
It's about 3 foot.
Toad, do you need a lift?
So they can actually see. This was asked right when we were off on break. They can see you guys really easily. They can't see the floor. None of you can really see the floor very easily because of how thick the mist is. But it's not so thick that they can't maneuver through it. They can see the walls and whatnot as they get close to it. And all that. So they're not completely blind in this mist.
And Toe's not here.
I'm gonna go check down here.
Balls.
Where's Toad? Is Toad lost?
So as you kind of start making down in that particular area, one of the first things that you see is that there looks to be a giant underground lake down here. Let's see, let's zoom in, and from here you'll see let's see, that's 10, 20, 30, 50, 60. All right. It's not quite a circle, but it's somewhat better than what I was doing before. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. All right. You can kind of see that there's just this big underground lake. And
Can I tell how deep it is?
it's actually kind of hard to tell from where you currently are. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh yeah, so you can actually see a little bit farther. So sitting right in the middle of this lake, I'll just do it easy. This way's easiest. There is just a big frog sitting right in the middle on this island. And it's just kind of watching you.
I'm gonna look back and tell the brothers Kobold, I see a giant frog.
Big food.
Wait, actually, do I see them, or are they still invisible?
You can see the one, but actually Zig has light. Oh, Zig's down the other way. So yeah, you wouldn't really be able to see Tick, I believe. I don't remember. Anyway, while that's going on, Zig, as you kind of walk up to the north here, this room, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Is there a puddle?
Is there a puddle? What? So in this room up here, I gotta move up. You can see a bunch more of that mist. There's just, this whole place is also just kind of filled with all that mist that's kind of just all over the place. But you don't see anything else of interest in this room from where you are. All right. So
How misty is it by the frog man?
what's that?
How misty is it by us, by the frog man?
It seems like as it gets closer to the water's edge, the mist kind of dissipates.
Can I call Snapjaw over, or?
I mean, yeah, he comes up, kind of peers
Do
around.
you recognize that frog?
It's a frog. They all look the same. Yes,
Hey, that's racist.
they're frogs. Yeah, so Zig, as you kind of walk in the room, it's filled with mist. Not much else of interest. And that's just a map artifact before you start asking about that red splotch.
I'm gonna move
Not a dungeon kidney.
Not a dungeon kidney.
on the outer wall. Oh,
All right. So as you start moving around the outer wall here, Tack, are you the one with the long vision? No, Tick is the one with the long vision.
It's
Okay.
me.
All right, hold on. Let me 5, 10, 50. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40,
90.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Close enough. So somewhere, I'm just going to do this the easy way. This place is huge. FYI. It is really big. And as you're kind of walking around, the frog just keeps an eye on you. It turns and faces you and turns and faces you.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep moseying on.
All right. So as you continue to walk around here, you can kind of see like this whole thing just continues to go all the way around the outside there of this large pool of water.
Oh yeah, Axia doesn't have night vision, right?
No, but Zig has his stick
Zig's
on,
not
but
here.
Zig's not there. Zig's still up there. Okay.
I'll hold Axia's calf.
I was about to say I can give her a torch.
Where'd Zazer go?
Zazer left. You're in there all by
Zazer?
yourself.
Do I hear him calling out, or did I move too far away for that?
You don't really make it out because he didn't yell it. He just said it.
And Zig gets his mirror out to look for Zazer.
Okay. Yep. Mirror
I'm
gets
gonna-
out.
I'm just gonna use the light cantrip on my shield.
Okay. Yeah, so it brightens everything up really nicely in there. As it brightens up, you suddenly see the second brother show up as soon as the light hits him. You didn't see him before, and then suddenly you did. Did you just hiss?
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving on down then.
All right. Yeah, so as you kind of move down, you find that there's a couple. The water continues all the way around, and there looks to be a stairwell that is going upwards.
What are you doing, Zig? Find anything interesting in here?
Do we see anything in the water, like other frogs? or
Give me a
predators?
perception check.
All right, perception. Perception.
Zig's going to swing his stick around looking for Zazer.
Okay. I mean, looks like Zazer walked right back in the room.
He can't see him, though. He's out of light range.
Oh, good lordy. Oh, so you don't have dark vision or nothing?
I don't think that far, right? You're what? Actually, you're only 50 feet away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's hard to tell. The water is just kind of, it's pretty still. But as soon as Tick and Tack start to walk out onto that little area, suddenly just the frog in the middle of the water just lets out this giant croak, which just echoes, like it's super loud and just echoes off of the walls in this chamber. And then jumps down and splashes into the water, disappearing from sight.
Huh.
Broke back at it.
Yeah, pretty much very loud and obnoxious croaking happening.
That's weird. Well, maybe we should keep going and checking out what's over here then.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Calm down.
I mean, kind of hard to be calm when the DM says to be calm.
Calm down. Chill out. Yeah, see, Tick knows what's going on here. I need everybody to go ahead and roll some initiative for me.
See, you all don't need me to cause trouble.
Difference is we did it as a group.
There's 2 of your group missing.
Well, typically it's Zazer running in head first by himself.
I've
At
got
least
this,
there's
bro.
5 of us down here.
You guys got this. It's cool. We'll be up here napping. Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Surprised me.
That's a good idea. Zig
Takes nap. That's what Zig does. He takes nap.
I get for being sarcastic.
All right. Here we go. Getting everything set up here because there's some stuff happening. All right, and then.
By the way, that loud croak, was that enough to echo all the way to Zazer and them, or?
Yeah, they heard that.
Okay.
They heard that. Oh crap. Sorry. Well, give me 1 second, y'all. It added extra. I mean, unless you want to fight extra.
No, we don't want to.
Depends on what that extra is. Extra dragon? No, we're good. Extra frog,
Oh man. All right. Perfect. That one's there. There we go. And then. All right. So. There we go. Now we're good. So after that huge croaking noise, you start to see some action happening with the water as it kind of starts to, something underneath, or many somethings underneath, start to churn, and something's moving under the water. That is for sure. And
Is it
then
treasure?
so Tick, you're the first one up.
Put your hand in.
But you don't see much of anything, obviously, other than the water kind of roiling.
When I need one.
I'll just ready in action to slice any frog that
Comes to you.
comes at.
Gotcha. Come at me, bro. Got it. Next up is Nutdrock.
So which one is? He's Tick, right?
Tick is the second one. Tack is the one more forward.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Just because I'm trying to get him out of my light. And then can I just like put my hand in the water? What's the temperature like in that water?
It's not.
Oh.
It's chilly.
Chilly?
Yeah.
I'll stay right here.
Okay. You'll stay right there. Got it. Axia.
I'll just move over here by Nutdrock and ready to attack anything that
Comes
comes
up.
up out of the water. Yep.
All right, Zig. You heard a giant croaking noise.
Zazer?
Yes, Dick.
What's that noise?
It sounded like a large frog. Sounded kind of angry. I wonder what the brothers Kobold did to it.
I like how you blame the kobolds like they did this.
We
Well-
stay here.
Maybe we just walk very slowly. Let the brothers deal with whatever it is they found. They would leave us, or take
All
their
right.
time to come to us.
Yeah, Zig will walk there slowly with Zazen. I'll hold the rest of my movement until Zazen moves and go with him.
Okay. All right. And with that, y'all start to hear some splashing noises from somewhere in the cave. Can't see anything. Zazer, you're up.
$540, 45. I'm gonna come to about right here,
Okay.
just to see if I can't see anything down that hallway.
No. Not yet. Not from where you are. Not at that distance.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. I mean, you can barely see the edge of the water from there. So that, what is it? 10, 20, yeah, 30. Yeah. So you can barely see down that hallway.
Damn.
You don't quite make it to the water.
With
And
all the fog.
what's that? Yeah, and the fog doesn't help. For sure. Tack.
I'm just gonna ready an action. If something comes towards me or my brother, I'm sticking it.
Okay. Snapjaw also gets ready and is facing the water and looking around kind of frantically, not quite sure what to make of all these different things that are happening. There we go. Suddenly, splashing out of the water, a frog comes flying out, landing next to Nutdrock.
What up?
And turns toward Tack. And oops, I meant lands here. I forgot they don't have a tongue attack. And attempts to bite you. And misses as it tries to bite down on top of you. And that, the hell just happened there?
I said I read it in action.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You wouldn't back tactics on that, would you? Because nobody's near.
Yeah, he would not get pack tactics on that one.
So roll it again, or
You know what?
miss?
Yeah, just
Or
drop to 5, 8. Actually a 5 would have, you get a +7. Yeah, that would have hit him anyway. So you're good. Even your low one would have hit. Yeah, so you just straight up, as it tries to bite you, it straight up stabs the crap out of you. I said that backwards. You stab the crap out of it. Jesus. Another one comes flying out of the water, landing next to you.
Can I do my second attack on that one?
No. When you ready an action, you only get one attack.
Okay.
Not a full combat action. So he's going to try to take a bite. Oh. Tick ready too, huh? Not quite killing it, but definitely damaging it. He misses as he tries to bite down on you. And, that was his turn. I hate when it keeps doing that. And then you see another one kind of come out. Makes its way up onto the land and then turns and jumps, landing right next to Axia. So you should get a swing. Yep.
Since I read the Axia, I get to attack him.
Take that swing. Oh yeah, that's a critical. Wait, what?
Huh.
The heck? Do you have something on you? Hold on.
For me.
I don't have anything on me, no.
That's weird.
Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yeah, that should have counted as a crit. That's why I'm confused. It showed a 20 on the die roll, but didn't.
I know, and then
roll it
showed
again.
up as a 2.
Just roll that one again. That was weird. You know what? Screw all that. I saw a 20. How do I make this a crit automatically?
Modifier.
I know, I saw a 22, and then I was why did it say a 2?
The plus and minus thing, on the right hand side, those 6 little icons, the bottom left one.
Uh-huh.
And then you can make that critical.
Okay. Double value, have value, unlock, display sum. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know why it's not counting it as a crit. And I can't seem to make it do crit either. Anyway. Just roll damage on it, please. And yeah, you just heck with that. Roll a second. Just roll another d10 for me. We're just going to do it manually. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, you straight up killed it. They don't have a lot of hit points anyway, so I just don't know why it did that, to be perfectly honest with you. And that kind of annoyed me that it did that. All right, another frog lands next to you and attempts to do a bite. And will hit for 3 points of damage and grabs a hold of you with its jaw and doesn't let go. Actually, hold on. Yeah, he just grips a hold of you. Basically kind of lock jaws. Right on top. Hell, this is Willie's people right here. I don't know why he's so upset.
I know.
5, 10, 20.
They're attacking everyone but me.
Yeah.
How
another
big are the frogs?
What's that?
How big are the frogs?
Their mouths are about 3 foot wide. So just imagine a normal frog, but then multiply it by, instead of like a 1 inch wide mouth, they have a 3 foot wide mouth. So they
could eat us in one bite.
Yeah. They could probably do so. Quite possibly. This one will move up here. That was frog 3, right? Frog 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, moves its way up towards that other one. I hate when it does that. You know what? I'm just going to make these all freaking visible so I can not have to worry about that anymore. All right. Number 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Moves its way towards Snapjaw. And Snapjaw is having none of this. And goes ahead and swings his club. And will miss. All right. Good job, Snapjaw. Frog number 6. Makes its way up here and will try to bite Nutdrock.
Hey!
And will miss. And do nothing else. Frog number 7 moves up but can't attack. 8 goes around here. And 9, 10, so that's 10, 20, 30. Yep, and then heads down this way. And that's all they can do. And Tick, you're up.
Okay. I should put on pack tactics before I do anything.
Yeah. And make sure you don't have the sunlight thing because you were underground completely, so.
Alrighty. An offhand.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Yes. With multiple stabby stabs, you definitely poke enough holes in this thing for it to no longer be alive. Jeez. Yeah, you stabbed the crap out of that thing. Nutdrock, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
You're surrounded by enemies. What do you do?
I'm gonna ring the bell.
All right. Oh, imagine that.
Which one was it that has Axia in her?
The number 12 is the one that is currently gripped upon her.
Okay, so I'm gonna ring the bell on that one and the one below that one.
Okay. Number 4 succeeds, but number 12 fails.
Okay.
And yeah, the bell rings and the necrotic damage just racks this thing. He doesn't let go, but yeah, you definitely did some damage to it for reals. All right. And
before I end my turn, though,
yeah.
I'm going to move. Oh, right there. And that should trigger an attack of opportunity from Frog 6.
Yeah, Frog 6 is definitely going to try to go ahead and bite you. Let me find him. There he is. So he will attempt to bite and will automatically miss with a 1.
Would 4 get 1 too? Because he'd have to walk over the dead one. So we'd get 4's
Oh,
range.
yeah, 4 would as well. Yep. 4 would as well. Good job. Good job pointing things out and hurting your fellow party member. That's what I like to see as a DM. It's still going to miss, but he was going to try. Dang it. All right. Yeah, so they both try to get a quick bite off on you and totally miss. That your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Axia.
Okay, so since he's got me, can I still attack him, or do I have to do a saving throw? Or...
No, I mean, you can try to break out, basically get him off of you, if you want.
Rage!
Because
Rage!
yes, I know I'm gonna rage, but I wanted to find out what I had to do to get out of the grip.
Yeah, so
If
essentially...
I can attack, or if I gotta get out of the grip before I can attack.
So no, you're just restrained. So restrained basically now I gotta remember what these are off the top of my head. I always forget these. I believe restrained means you can't move.
Okay, which means I wouldn't be able to attack.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
And under the conditions, I really need to put this on the thing. So if you're grappled, you can't move, so your speed is 0.
Okay.
And that, so grappled keeps you from doing that, but you are also restrained, and you have disadvantage on any attack rolls that you do.
But can I do a strength to see if I can ungrapple?
Yes. Yeah, you can break out of his grapple with a strength check of 11. Or, a strength check of 11. Or
That's
dexterity
right.
of your choice.
I grabbed the little dice by my strength, right?
Yeah.
And roll that.
Yes. And yeah, so you very easily just pry this thing's jaw off of you and completely give yourself a some freedom to move.
So does that mean, since I had to do that, can I still attack or no?
That was your action basically to get it off of you.
Okay, but can I still rage?
Yes, that's a bonus action, so you can absolutely rage.
Okay, I'm gonna rage and then get ready to attack. Whatever. Next time.
You had your lightning too.
But I just barely raged, right? Don't I have to attack before I could use the lightning?
No, as soon as you rage, you can use your lightning.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll lightning strike that one that bit me then.
And make sure you apply your rage as well.
Did I did?
I don't see it.
Not work? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see it apply. Yeah, I think you just clicked it, but you didn't actually apply it. There we go. All right, yeah,
So
and then go
there's a
ahead.
saving throw.
Yep, saving throw. It fails, trying to jump out of the way of the lightning that suddenly burst from your body, and does 3 points of damage. That frog is looking a little worse for wear. Smells like some frog legs being cooked. And is that your turn?
Nice. Yeah, because I can't do a second attack, or can I?
No.
Okay, yeah, then that's it. That's
All right.
all I can do.
Zig,
Yeah, we're just strolling along.
just making your way downtown, moving fast.
Even after you smell those delicious frog legs.
Got some frog legs cooking for you, Zig.
They're getting there.
And yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement when Zaza moves.
When Zaza moves up, got it. All right. No problems. All right. So from there, hold on, I gotta move some stuff so I can see it better. All right. All right. So it is now. You see some more things coming up, by the way, swimming through the water towards you.
Enough already, mister.
And Zazer. Because it's getting complicated, let me get rid of some of these frogs that are dead.
30. Taking
All
a
right.
double movement. Just hearing all of this commotion, I'm just curious what in the world's going on.
Yeah.
I
Did
call
Axia
out.
get a torch?
No, I just.
Oh,
lit
that's
my-
right. You have light on you. Never mind. Yeah. So yeah, you
Yeah,
can
that's it.
see a brightly lit area, kind of where everyone is standing. They're surrounded by a bunch of frogs, and they are fighting. You can see
Hey.
that.
Hey, start the fun without me, you bums.
You bums? Yeah, bums. All right.
I'll call that my turn.
Yep. Tack.
Okay, I'm gonna move here because that puts me in the spot. I don't have to worry about disengaging or anything.
Okay.
I get pack tactics back, and I'm pig sticking this guy.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. And 23 points of damage. Yeah, you get it right in a soft spot, puncturing its lungs, or it can't even croak. It just collapses, and air escapes from its body.
The second guy.
That's going to hit with a 26. Good God, your attack is so high. Yeah. It's 5 points of damage. Not enough to kill it, but it's looking at you, kid. Snapjaw's turn. He's going to try to take a swing. He doesn't want to bite this frog because, ew. His first attack will miss with his club, and then he'll follow up with his shield to try to stab this one, and will hit with his shield. And will lightly wound the frog. Number 12, which has a couple of people he can be attacking, decides that the one that just ran by him, he's going to try to bite Nutdrock and will miss. Number 2 sees a small, tiny morsel of deliciousness directly in front of him, and attacks and gets tack.
Uncanny dodge, so it'll be half.
Okay. Can you apply that to yourself?
Nope.
Okay. I thought you could, but
it doesn't give me an option.
5, so give yourself 3 back. So you only take 2 damage. And you are also grappled and restrained by this guy. Giant frog number 3 sees an opening. Go ahead, Nutdrock. You're going to get an attack if you want to use your attack of opportunity, your reaction.
I have to use a weapon, right?
Yes.
Which one was it? 3, you said?
Yeah. The one, that's north of you. So go ahead and get your free attack, and yep. And it heads straight towards Tick. And will hit for 2 points of damage, but then also just grips down with its mouth. All right. And number 4, who's right next to Axia, is going to do what he's got to do and bite Axia, which will hit with a 17 for 6 points of damage, resisted down to 3, and grapples and restrains. And then number 5 is going to attack Snapjaw and will miss him. Frog number 6. Where the hell is 6? Oh, that's also by Axia. Actually, you know what? No. This one's going to head over and try to bite Tack out of the other one's mouth. And will miss as he tries to bite. The one is able to pull Tack out of the way and helps you dodge out of the way of that attack. 7 is dead. Frog number 8 is going to move down and attempt to bite Tick because he can. And he will actually hit. And for 3 points of damage. And last but not least, Giant Frog number 9 moves down and also tries to bite Tack. And will miss. Just barely, but will miss. Okay. And Tick.
So which one am I being restrained by?
You are currently being... It doesn't... You are being restrained by 3.
Or since 8 bit me, am I being restrained by it now? Or am I just kind of being...
He couldn't restrain you because you were already being restrained by something else.
Okay.
But they seem to be trying to fight over you little guys.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm just going to smack it.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually gonna hit with a 21. And you stab the crap out of that guy and critically wound him. And then your second attack is an automatic miss. You get a third one?
Offhand.
Offhand. Yep, never mind.
Second attack.
And that's a miss. I keep forgetting you get 2 attacks and then you're offhand, and it throws me off. Because you get 4 attacks on the first round too.
Yep.
You attack so much. All right, Tick is done. You can't move nowhere because you are currently being chewed on by a frog. Nut drop.
All right, this time I'm gonna try and hit this one and this one with the bell.
Two fails, but number 3 succeeds.
That one's already been hurt too, right?
Number 3 has.
Or number 2.
Yes.
Number
3 has been hurt. Actually, both 2 and 3 have been damaged.
Okay.
Not that it matters, because one's not going to take any damage, but still. Yeah, so you kill 2. 2 is dead.
Which is the one that was grappling me.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So it lets you go, which is nice for you, I guess. All right. So that one goes away. Tack. There's so much going on. Tack, you are no longer grappled as it drops you. Well,
and then
yep, go ahead.
Just to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless.
Okay.
I target 3 people up to 30 feet away?
It's up to 3, yes. At level 1.
Alright. Well, before I actually attack Bless, I'm gonna move.
Is Bless a bonus action?
Yeah,
okay.
I believe so. I'll check again.
Yeah, please double check that.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's not. Okay, yeah.
I
thought it was an action, but...
Which one was I was thinking that was a bonus action?
Your heal... I know your heal spell is a bonus.
We always used it as a bonus action.
Do what?
I thought we always used it as a bonus action in the last campaign.
I don't remember. Bless? You didn't even have a cleric last campaign.
We had our
Paladin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it was a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
I was thinking of Shield of Faith.
Okay. Okay, cool. We're good. We know what we're doing, ish. Axia.
Okay, I guess I gotta do my strength roll again.
Yep. Just gotta be a strength over 11. And...
I don't know why it did...
You got advantage. Because you're raging, you get advantage on strength checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, with your mighty roar, you easily rip the jaw of this thing off of your body.
Then I'm gonna attack
Your lightning?
I don't get a. This sucks that I
When
don't
you-
get my 2 attacks. Yeah, I guess lightning's the only thing I can do, huh?
Yeah, because you have to use your action to break out of the grapple.
Well, that sucks, but. All
He
right,
could have just attacked while being held.
Yep.
I can, I thought.
No, you can. You can attack.
You just can't.
You just
move.
have disadvantage. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's he's able to succeed and gets out of the way of your lightning, but still will take some damage. Yeah, 2 points of lightning damage. It is real close to being dead. That's for sure. Zig. There's frogs being mean to your friends. You can see that now.
How deep is this water?
You're not quite sure, but it's looks like
He's
it's
gonna step into it. Can
okay. Give me a perception check. You have no idea. It's deep.
He stops to stare at his.
He's just looking at the water like.
He still steps in. Has it come up to his chest yet?
No, not at the edge. It's definitely sloping downwards.
How steep?
Yeah, the ground starts to give way. It's over your head already.
Alright, he gets out.
Okay.
Alright. How far did I move it? Right, let me double check.
That was like, yeah, I think that might have been the end of your movement,
15,
moving back.
25, 30. Alright. So that's 35, 40,
Yep.
5, 50. Alright, you're running along the edge now and not near the wall.
Yeah, being weighed down by all that armor, you quickly found yourself starting to be submerged even at your height. So, yeah. All right, that's Zig. All right, 15. Whoops, what number is that? That's 3. Where's 1? There he is. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and he goes up there. That's as far as he can move. Number 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50. Hops out of the water right next to Nutdrock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Right there. And then this one hops over. You see him just jump out of the water, flying over top of the basically completely clearing this little island and landing back in the water on the other side, and then is able to get actually he can get there. That's as far as he can get. All right, and then last but not least, 5, 15, 20, 25. And he'll be able to swim himself all the way around the island to there. Okay. That's all of them. Zazer. Moore just kind of joined the party.
Oh, so many options. Start at the top then, I suppose.
That's gonna miss.
Aim. Try that again.
Second one is going to be a critical hit, though.
Oh, even better. Got what he deserved.
Yeah, that takes 16 points of damage, so you straight kill it right off the bat.
I make an audible, ha! Take that, frog man! I call out, ending my turn where I stand.
Okay. Okay. And all right, where are we at? Whose turn is it? It is Tack.
Okay, I'm gonna use my cunning action, disengage here, come over to brother,
Okay.
and then I'm going to stab the frog that's got him in the grass.
Got him in the mouth. Yeah, that's a crit.
While screaming brother.
Brother!
Obviously.
And stabbing the ever-loving crap out of this thing.
Look at all that.
Don't fucking even.
Screw that frog.
Oh my god.
And with amazing amount of 36 points of damage, you jump in the air with all your kobold leg strength and just bring down your weapon right into the center of the head of this thing, and barely missing your brother in the process, but its eyes go glassy and its jaw slack, and it lets go of him. Why is I'm telling you, every time one of them gets in trouble and the other one comes to rescue them, you seem to always get crits. I don't know why it seems to happen, but it always seems to happen. So Tick, you are no longer. That's Tech. Where's Tick? There you are. You are no longer grappled.
And I didn't even use advantage on that.
I know. Like, do you really need to? No. You really don't. Not in that case. All right. And is that all you're doing? You're gonna use your second attack?
I can't because I used cunning action as the bonus action, right?
You don't get two attacks. You don't have two attacks, do you? Never mind. That's right.
No.
You don't have two attacks. Everybody else does, not you. Snapjaw. All right, he's gonna go ahead and lead with his shield because it worked so well last time and actually make contact and do 4 damage to the frog, and then follow up with his club and will critically hit for 9 points of damage, nearly taking the frog down, but it's not quite there. All right, number 12. Number 12 is gonna go try to bite Nutrock and will miss. Giant frog number 3 is super dead. Like the more dead than dead. Giant frog number 4, the closest one to him is Axia, so he will try to bite Axia and will miss. Okay, number 5 is gonna go ahead and try to bite Snapjaw, and I missed rolling it on Snapjaw, and that'll miss. Number 5. Where the heck is 5 at? Or no, that's 6. Where's 6 at?
Down by Axia.
Oh, there he is. Okay. You're gonna get a swing at this one, Axia, if you want, because it's gonna move.
At which one?
6.
Number 6?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hit with a 24. 7 points of damage. I just remembered that we just saw someone roll like 45 dice at once. I don't know.
Did I lightning strike him too?
No,
Okay.
that only happens on your turn as a bonus action. So this one hops over and decides to try to take a bite out attack, which is different than trying to take a bite out of crime. That's going to hit for 5 points of damage, and he grapples and restrains you.
Uncanny dodge again.
So that would be 3 points back. And there's got to be a way to... Anyway. Don't worry about that later. That was number 6. 8 is going to bite the other brother. My brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. And he will hit with a 19 for 3 points of damage and grapple and restrain. Frog number 9, who wants in on some of this delicious kobold action, is going to go ahead and try to bite Tack and will hit for 7 points of damage. And the cat is, as a bonus action, will meow.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge on that one since it was a new attacker?
I believe you...
Because it says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
But you already used your reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, you only get 1 reaction per round.
Yeah. So you used your reaction on the first one, so you don't have a reaction to use on the second one.
Okay.
So Tick.
So I'm assuming 8's the one that has me grappled since he's the only one around me.
Yes, 8 is the one that is currently grappling you.
Okay, I'm just gonna beat the crap out of him.
Stab
Now
a
can
gun.
he use Tack it? Because I'm close to him and
Yes.
that target.
Yes.
And that should help with the
Yep.
disadvantage.
So the first one misses, but your second attack does hit. For 8 points of damage. And then your offhand also hits. For
Me freaking frogs.
6 points of damage. Yeah. He's still up, but you definitely wounded him. Nut drop. You are surrounded by frog people and frogs.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ring the bell on 6 and 9.
Okay. And both succeed.
No! I was doing so good.
At least hitting on half of them. Yep,
Right.
not this time. Axia.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not grappled right now, right?
No, you are not.
Okay. I am gonna attack number 4. Well, maybe I'll try to take out 12.
Okay. And yeah, that's going to hit. For 11 points of damage, yeah, you definitely bring your axe down and split its face in 2 pieces.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack my second attack on 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to hit with a 16. Yeah, 12 points of damage, heavily wounding it. Your large weapon just totally taking a big chunk out of its body, but not enough to bring it all the way down.
Okay, I'm gonna
And then lightning.
do-
Yep.
Yep.
Fails its saving throw. So the frog is not able to get out of the way and takes 5 points of just the lightning bolt, almost completely finishes the job, but not quite. Extremely, extremely, extremely close.
Okay,
Like-
that's what I can do.
All right. Zig.
So I could take a step forward. Is this water any shallower? Is light shining on it? Can you see the bottom of it? Or
Can you see what? The
can you
water?
see, like, floor? Or is it dark?
It's dark.
No, he's not going to step any further. He's gonna.
He's trying to decide whether or not you want to risk going across the water.
He's just going to chuck one of his axes at this.
I mean, it's 20 feet. You want to jump?
No, he just chucks his axe. Wait, did I do the ranged on it? Oh, it's the
I just see the target. And it says
same. Yeah,
melee.
it's the same. It's the same anyway. Plus
Okay.
8. So
Okay.
it makes a difference.
All right, cool.
Is that it?
What were you firing with? Oh, your hand.
My
You
hand
had a
axe.
hand axe, so if you have a second one, you can throw it. If you wanna. Because you do get
that's
2
what
attacks.
I was throwing that one.
Okay. Okay.
Is that hit?
I got miss. Yeah.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
All right.
A 14's a miss.
Oh. What? Oh. I clicked somewhere. My dice is messing up. 1 sec.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right. Try that again.
The second one does hit, though.
All right.
And yeah, 10 points of damage, critically wounding that one.
And his bonus action, he'll return the hand axe to his hand.
Yep. Thump. Hand axe is back, baby. All right. Cool. All right. These little guys are kind of annoyed with you all. Let me zoom this in so people can see a little better. There we go. Yeah, this one is standing right next to Axia, so we'll ready his spear. And we'll first try to stab Axia with his spear. And we'll hit with an 18. For 9 points, resisted down to 4 points of damage, and then he will follow up and try to bite you.
That's not very nice.
No, but he misses with his little puny mouth.
Okay.
Number 2. Oh, yeah, Nut Druck. He's going to also try to stab you with his spear and will miss, and then bite you as well and will miss. Then it's Three's turn, who's going to do the same thing. Bite and spear. Okay. Number 4 is dead, so we're not going to do anything with this one. And then number 5, who is heavily wounded, is going to bite, and then we'll spear. Okay, yeah, not going to do anything. We're just going to be ineffective. Zazer, you're up.
Just out here.
Yeah, that's going to hit with a 25. And 9 points of damage, critically wounding.
Try that again.
Yep, second one is also going to hit.
Get off my kobold!
Yeah, and you kill... Which number is that you just killed? You killed 6. And 6 was holding on to... It wasn't 6, it was 9, wasn't it?
Nope, 6 was
It
holding
was 6, yeah, okay.
9 bit me.
9 bit you, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so you are no longer... So tech. Oh yeah, applied by Frog 6. I could look at it. I don't know why I was... Never mind. Yep, you are no longer affected by that. Are you moving or anything, or are you just going to stand where you are?
I moved up right behind
Okay.
Zig, and that's what I'm going to do.
Gotcha. All right, tech.
Brother!
And you're going to hit with a 17. Not a crit, but you're going to hit.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. 14 points of damage. And yep, second one's going to hit as well. And 3 points of damage. All right.
And I think Ping has helped me find something that might work for Uncanny Dodge, so if this one tries to bite me, we'll give it a roll and apply it before you do damage.
Okay, cool. Because I thought we had that was in the
He found it in the cantrips, and I just renamed it to Rogue and put it in with my sneak attack.
I have I downloaded a bunch of stuff that should double that, so you can always see if it's in there for a lot of those things. But it puts them all as cantrips for whatever reason. All right, so that was tack, right? Yes.
Yep.
All right. Snapjaw is up, and not to be outdone, well, the kobolds did seem to kill everything this time around. We'll miss with this club and then follow up with his spike shield, and fails to make contact with that frog at all. Frog 12 is dead. Frog number 4 is going to go ahead and try to bite Axia again, and will hit and grip a hold of her. And boop. All right, both of those things. All right, frog number 5 is going to make his way. I'm just going to move that guy out of the way over this way. But before he does that, Snapjaw will go ahead and try to club him before he gets away, and will hit. And before it actually gets away, it tries to jump towards you, but Snapjaw brings his club and hits it right in the ass end, where it makes it flip end over end, landing upside down right next to you, Tick.
Thanks, Lizzie.
All right, number 6 is dead. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of 5 and 6. 8 is dead, so that leaves number 9, who's gonna go ahead and bite the little guy. Will hit. And resist all. Look at that. And 2 points of damage, resist it down to 1. There you go.
Yay.
Yay. Half damage. Okay. That is... Tack. Tick. Tick. Tick.
Well, first, since I'm still grappled and restrained, I'll kick off the dead frog's body, so then I can, not be grappled and restrained.
Oh. Yeah, giant frog number 8 is dead, huh? My bad.
And then I'll scream,
Brother! Yeah, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh,
And...
there!
What are you doing? Yep, there's a hit. There's another hit. And then last but not least, you kill him with your flurry of sword strikes and what have yous. Keeping him from... I really wanted to swallow one, which I should probably have not phrased it like that. So that's Tick's turn. Are you moving or anything, or you already did? Are you good? Okay. Nutdrug, you're up. Jesus.
I'm ringing the bell.
Yep. They both succeed. I'm starting to roll high, apparently, on the saves for them, so... Oops.
My turn.
All right. No problem. Axia, you're up.
Okay, let's see if I could take down number 4.
Okay. I could, as a suggestion, see if you can just shock him first.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
Because you might do enough to kill him, which will take all the stuff off of you, since you will no longer be grappled.
I could only shock after I...
No, you can do that before or after. There's no... Yeah, he fails his saving throw. So as you got him, as he has you in your mouth, you just charge up and shock him, exploding the entire head of this guy. This frog's head just explodes from the electricity that you put directly into his head. And you are no longer grappled or restrained.
Okay. do I get? I still can't.
You can attack.
I can still attack.
Yep,
Okay.
you sure can.
I'm gonna attack the bullywog number 1.
Yep. This guy is going to get hit. And 14 points of damage, and you kill him pretty much instantaneously.
Okay, that's what I can do.
You can move and attack again.
Okay, then I'll move up here and help Nut Drop.
Okay.
Come
Yeah,
on,
you can move. You can move between attacks as well. So
Attack number 2.
okay. That's also going to hit. And 6 points of damage, heavily wounding it. Not enough to bring him down, but there you go. Zig.
Okay.
Zig is not crossing that water. He's gonna throw that.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
He's gonna use his bonus action to return it back to his hand and throw it again.
Okay. That's a hit with a 15.
Okay.
And yeah,
Damn it.
6 points, you kill it.
Oh, cool.
So your axe just nails it right in the head and kills him, taking him down.
And the axe is stuck over there right now.
It's stuck in his head right now. Yeah, it's not gonna come back anytime soon. All right. So Bullywug number 1 is dead. Number 2, who just had this very large woman run up on him, and does not like it, is gonna try to stab her, and will critically hit.
Ooh.
For 14 points of damage, resisted down to 7. He will then follow up with a bite and will hit again, but this time for 2 points of damage, resisted down to 1. Number 3 knows exactly what he's going to do, and that's stab the Nutdrock, but he will roll a 1 and miss, and then try to bite him, and will miss again. Bullywug number 5 is dead, which now leaves Zazer. Your first goes wide. Your second is a hit. For 5 points of damage, moderately wounding him, not taking him out, but moderately wounding. Attack. Yep, that's gonna hit. For 18 point, your firebolt just nails it, and totally kills it, as it burns a hole into his stomach. Yep. Moving or anything, or are you good where you are?
I'm good.
Okay. Snapjaw just roars 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just roars and sprints straight towards oh wait, no, he's gonna come up here towards the other bullywug, and I was running towards the one that was dead, but that's all he can do. Giant Frog number 4 is dead, let's get rid of you. Giant Frog number 5 is dead, let's get rid of you. Cat is not fighting. Tick.
Smack him up a little bit.
All right. That's gonna hit with a 22. For 5 points of damage, critically wounding. And that second one will also be a hit. And with that last attack, you kill it. And just, what are you?
Just for good measure.
Whatever, it's devil dead. Yeah, you shoot it a third time as it's lying on the ground. Or you kill it, whatever. It's all dead, whatever. Everybody's dead. Okay.
My friends, no.
Just a pile of dead frogs, as far as the eye can see.
They were just faking that they were swinging at me. They weren't actually swinging at me.
Yeah, they were nice. Awfully good friends. All right,
Can't leave you guys alone for 10 minutes without you guys starting a fight without me. Come on, y'all. Just shaking my head as I approach the group.
All right.
Yeah, like you're the one to talk.
If you want, we can hit you a couple of times so you get to know what it feels like.
Yeah, well, it was good for you.
All right. So Zig finally tries to swim across the water. Give me a net. No.
No. He went no.
All right.
He's looking for his axe. He can return one of them. He's only got weapon bond on 2 weapons, which I chose his quarterstaff and his hand axe.
Yeah. No, you can find it. Yeah, that's easy. It's stuck in the body of somebody else. Easily done. All right, yeah, so you find your other hand axe, and there you go.
Well, those guys all came from the east over there. Somewhere.
Look down these the set of stairs that I think that I'm by.
Those stairs go up.
Or
Yeah, they go upwards.
oh, I gotcha. I would still like to investigate them to see if I can.
I mean, they're steps. They look like steps.
It's a mimic.
They're mimic steps, yeah.
Oh, no. Right.
The steps are a mimic. I'm a mimic. We're all mimics here.
We're doomed.
Well, now that we just fought a bunch of frogs, I want to try and swim across this gap.
All right. You can go ahead and try to do so. You are currently in heavy armor, are you not?
I don't remember. I think so.
I think you are. Yeah, so you'll have disadvantage on the roll. On the strength check. You can either, strength or athletics check. With disadvantage.
All right, get ready to fish me out.
Yeah, so you start to swim out a little bit, but then you start to kind of go under the water. You don't get very far before your head goes under. And yeah, so essentially you're going to have to do this every time.
Okay.
I'm pulling back up.
Good luck. I don't know if you can you?
What's your max?
Not high. 330. So that would be an extra 30 pounds of stuff on him.
Which he has. Yeah, no, he has 146 pounds of stuff on him.
But he is underwater. Is he not more buoyant? Is it?
No, he's not. He's wearing 140 pounds of stuff plus heavy ass armor. He pretty much sinks to the bottom.
And I'm 315 pounds myself.
Yeah.
Can I pull him up?
Big dwarf.
I mean, you can try.
My lift, push, and drag is 1,020.
Oh yeah. No, you can definitely do it. Yes, you have the ability. Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna push me towards the opposite shore.
Do you want me to give you a shove?
Yeah.
Wait, is he in the middle between those two things?
Ooh, a script.
It's like in between us and the little island that the frog was originally sitting on.
I mean, are you?
Can I use him as a stepping stone?
I mean, I'll allow it.
and see if I can just get across. Then I can throw him a rope and pull him over.
I mean, if you want to try,
yes, I do.
go ahead.
Acrobatics.
Give me an acrobatics check. Yes. All right. Yeah, you are able to use his head as a stepping stone. Suddenly, Nutdrak, in your attempt to try to swim and keep your head above water, all of a sudden something hits you from the top and pushes you under the water again. Right now, you've been spending 2 rounds trying to stay above water. What is your constitution here? Okay, cool. All right.
All right. When do I need to roll again then? Or is Axia going to be able to push me towards?
I mean, it's up to her what she's gonna do.
I'll try to push him towards the island.
Or he does that, I'm going to use him as a stepping stone too.
If that's what he wants me to do.
Okay. Okay, hold on. All right. So you're just gonna push him into the deeper water.
I'm gonna try to push him closer to the island. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Do a good one.
Oh yeah, you're still kind of ragey, so yeah, with a 21 and that you're still kind of angry. Pushes and you move 5 foot closer to the other side.
Heck yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep trying then.
Okay.
Try and get to the next shore. So athletics again.
Yeah, please give me another athletics check.
Oh wait, I have to roll disadvantage, right?
Yes, with disadvantage. You're in heavy armor, so it's always going to be disadvantage for you to try to swim.
Is he in heavy armor? I thought he was a medium.
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you fast.
He is in half plate, which is medium. Never mind. It still gets disadvantage. Oh wait, no, hold on. Hold on. Never mind, it's medium, so you don't get disadvantage.
Oh.
Never mind.
All right, so is that enough to clear me then? That one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah, you're able to kind of pull yourself up on the onto the shore a little bit, gasping a little bit for air.
Thanks for the assist, Nutdrak.
No problem, man. Glad I could do what I could.
Oh man.
That was an adventure.
Yeah, it was. In and of itself.
Let's go swim a bigger gap.
Silly dwarf. So how are you guys liking your beach vacation?
Yeah, from where you are, actually, Tick. Let's see. Is that 90? Yep.
You guys are coming, right?
Dang, I'm pretty sure that Zig is afraid of the water.
There's stairs behind us that I want to go up. And I think swimming's a bad idea. I don't want to get my feet wet.
Swimming's fun.
You all have fun with that.
How deep is the water?
Nobody knows. Nobody really figured it out. It's definitely taller then Zig.
Zig disappeared, yeah. So.
Yeah, Zig went under. So.
But you don't wear armor, Axia, so you won't have a disadvantage.
And if you're anything like our past barbarian,
Okay, I'm gonna try to go across too.
Okay.
Which I think she should be. You shouldn't have to worry about breathing under. I think you should be able to breathe underwater, right?
Her? I think that's
with the
part of her
Tempest,
thing.
Or is that the next level that you get to breathe underwater?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it might be the next one. Snapjaw just kind of jumps in, and then just starts swimming.
I need to do like a. If I'm gonna swim across, what do I need to roll?
You don't have.
Or can I just swim?
You're not wearing any armor, so you can just do it.
Okay.
It's not rough water or anything like that.
Okay.
Is this area like a wall, or is this like the?
That's actually
that we're on?
yeah. So that middle area is actually an island. It's just drawn wrong. But the other part is a wall.
Yeah, so over here is where all them frogs came from.
Uh-huh.
So I say we just keep exploring over here. Maybe we'll find treasure.
I want to go up to this stairs.
Nutdrop speaks my language.
Cannonball!
All right. Yeah, so after... I'm not going to make you guys keep rolling over and over again. Working together, and whatnot, you finally make your way over to this area. Once you're up here, it looks to be some sort of lair. Right.
I'm Frogman.
So, from here, there's honestly not much to be seen. There are bones kind of scattered all over the place in this area. But there is some rusty iron shackles down here as well. 3 sets. That still have bones within them.
Lovely.
Still gonna look for treasure.
You don't see anything outside of the bones and the rusty manacles. The shackles, I guess I should say.
They must have had somebody held over here.
I'm gonna take a bone so I can give it to Zig as a present.
From where? Just a random bone?
Just like a lake bone. Something big.
Something big and long. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Okay. Cool.
So we don't see anything over here.
Mm-mm. Other than it's a muddy area. You could see a lot of webbed feet and things like that.
What about over here?
That just seems to be kind of an inlet. Which kind of leads to nowhere.
Me and Zazer would have already gone up these stairs.
Okay, you guys headed that way? All right. So yeah, while they're all exploring over there and spending time exploring, you two went the other direction.
I would have stayed just behind Zig just in case I needed to like turn us invisible or something.
Because you're a coward. I mean, you have low hit points.
Both.
So in this room, essentially, you just have the stairs that lead downward, and then something to another opening to the south. That's all you really can make out in this room.
Keep going.
All right. As you make your way the rest of the way down town, moving fast, and you're homebound. I keep hitting the wrong thing. I wanted to do that. All right. So as you walk in, this room is generally, it looks just as empty. Pretty much as the other rooms. You can see into that other room that it looks kind of squishy and muddy in there. But then everybody roll initiative.
Only the ones that are in that room, or all
Everybody.
How doth the tables turn? Ooh.
Because we're going to be moseying that way anyways now that we...
Yeah, because this is going to be... Whoops. You go away. You're not supposed to be there. There we go. Delete it. Delete token. Thank you. All right. Suddenly, kind of swarming out of the walls and the ceiling and just seemingly from everywhere, there are just thousands upon thousands of centipedes just completely coming out of the wall and seemingly headed towards you as you come into this room and get right towards the middle. They're swarming from the walls, they're swarming from the ceiling, they are swarming everywhere.
All around us and
everywhere.
Okay.
They're uncountable. They are absolutely uncountable.
Can I use my reaction to like
poop yourself? Yes, you can do that.
yeah,
let me hold on. Give me a second here. There is, yeah, there's this many.
Don't worry.
And boom. Okay. Just swarms upon swarms of these centipedes coming out. And with that, Zazer.
Suddenly surprised and a bit scared, I lunge forward and kind of just hug Zig. Hold me! Casting invisibility, just total squee moment. Like,
okay. On you and Zazer, or just you?
On the both of us.
Okay. All right. And you both turn invisible. Okay. Cool.
I tell him, just back away from whence we came. Let's go back from where we came from. And I try to pull him a little bit. I start backing away.
Okay.
I pull him and let go and just...
Yeah. So how far are you moving?
Yeah, I want to move just that far. Actually, no, I should kind of hold on to him at this point.
You just hanging on next to him?
Just kind of leaning towards it. This way.
Got it. All right. Cool. Easy enough. Tack.
I'm going to tap into my inner kobold, beg and beg in front of Nutdrop that I have some boo-boos and he should heal them.
Please make me feel better. All right. Notice me, senpai. All right.
Alright, I better look and see what I want to use to heal you.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, what? So...
Campfire, do a prayer healing.
All right. So some of the centipedes just kind of seem to mill about, kind of haphazardly. But the ones closest to you run right up on top of you. And as they swarm all over on top of you, you're bitten over and over and over again. And not enough they don't seem to be able to get through your clothing right now. But they're definitely swarming all over you. So Zig, what you see is essentially a swarm of centipedes kind of forming a pair of pants in midair. Use that information for what you will. Number 11 is right here and kind of just mills around and isn't doing much of anything. Number 12 is kind of just hanging out and not doing anything. Number 2 is... Wait, where the heck is 2? Oh, it's the one on the bottom. Okay. Yep, it's not doing much. Number 3 goes that way for a second. Number 4, this one heads towards Zig, and they all start trying to climb up and bite him as well, but they will not be able to get through his armor at all. Not even a little bit. You're just covered in bugs. Covered in a lot of bugs. Number 5 heads up this way as well. And number 6 heads down. And number 7 doesn't do anything. Number 8 doesn't do anything. Number 9. Where's number 9? Right here? Yeah. Doesn't do anything either. All right, Axia.
Well, since I don't have armor on, I'm guessing I'm not going to do very well against these centipedes, so I'm going to stay.
You don't even know
they're
they're centipedes yet. You just know that there was some were some things happening.
I'm going to stay right where I'm at. I'm going to move right here.
And move up a little bit, like what is going on. Got it.
I don't know what's happening.
I have no idea what's going on. All right, cool. With that, Nutdrock. There's definitely something going on in that you can definitely hear it.
But you have a crying, begging kobold sitting in front of you because he's got boo-boos.
I'll cast Healing Word on the kobold.
He's like, God dang it. Fine. Here's
That's a bonus
1d4
action.
plus 3. Now shut up. 5 points of healing. Yep. That's a bonus action.
Right. And then I'm going to go ahead and head towards the noise.
Okay. Yep, go ahead and start heading that way. Tick.
I can use my sprint too, right? Still?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
And that's as fast as your little dwarf legs can carry you.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just feel like I should just roll into a ball and let someone push me.
Yeah, I'd be willing to push you.
We could try stuffing you in my backpack.
I would break you.
So what you doing, Tick?
Hey, Snapjaw, want a dingleberry? I cast Goodberry and then make some berries and offer him one.
He'll take one. It's like, Snapjaw save for later. Yes.
And then I'll give 3 to my brother.
Okay. All right, cool. And that'll be pretty much your turn. Got it. And are you, unless you're moving?
No, I moved my 5 feet to get over to
Okay.
him.
So, Snapjaw must help. Quickly catches up, runs past Axia and starts to catch up to Nutdrock. Zig.
Dazer?
Oh yeah,
Where is-
he doesn't understand. Yep, he doesn't understand invisibility.
Indiscernible screaming is what you get from me.
Where's Dazer?
He doesn't see you. Remember, Zazer?
Yeah. I'm too
He says
distracted.
he sees centipede pants.
He just sees centipede pants right now.
Every time
Where's
he
Dick?
Yeah, he doesn't see himself either.
Dick!
I scream even louder next to him. He just scared shitless because of all the bugs that's just crawling everywhere.
Wow.
It's the screaming centipedes.
What was that?
Zig slams his stick.
Oh,
into the
God,
ground.
I see it. Earth tremor. Yep, I see it now. Number 10 succeeds. Number 9 fail, or... yeah. Some of them take damage.
That worked. I don't think he went prone.
Some things can't be knocked prone.
Okay.
Ooh. And shouldn't Zazer have to roll for that too?
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Yep,
That's
so
not
we'll...
getting me.
So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he fails his saving throw. And is knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
The pants are suddenly sideways. Oh.
That did knock him prone over. It should have.
Don't you have to drag the prone?
Yeah,
status?
usually you gotta drag it over to him.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Knock the pants over. Congrats.
Yeah.
Which? So it was 5 and 4 centipede. Okay.
They're still immune to being prone.
There we go.
Yeah. There we are. Yeah, so you just got knocked down.
What do I gotta roll for a concentration saving throw? Because I am concentrating on invis.
You took 3 points of damage. I want to say that's 13, but hold on.
A 17.
Yeah, you did it. Oh, yeah. It's 10 or half the damage received, whichever is higher. Yeah, you're fine. So, yeah, 10. I couldn't remember what it was off the top of my head. All right. Yeah, so you're able to keep your concentration even falling down. And that's the end of the world as we know it. Zazer.
I stand up.
Okay.
10, 15 for the rest of that. 5, 15. 5. I just
So you
run
just take off
scream-
running?
I run screaming out of the room, just flailing. Get off me! Get off me!
I got you.
Dark
Yeah, you're just swiping and getting them off of you as you take off running.
Just
All
using
right.
my jeebers.
Got it. All right, easy enough.
Still shows him prone. He still has the icon.
Yeah, I'm just taking care of that now, actually. So you used all of your movement, right? So that 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's actually as far as you can move because it took 15 for you to stand up. Got it. Okay. Tack.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah.
Thank Nutrock.
Problem.
Okay. Just moving down.
Yep.
All right.
You could dig a dingleberry as an action.
Oh, I did eat those.
Okay.
Do I have to only eat one at a time, or
Yeah,
can
you
I
can
eat all
only eat
three?
one at a time.
Okay.
Very chewy.
Yeah,
Also, do centipedes get opportunity attacks?
nope. This isn't a centipede. This is a swarm of thousands of centipedes.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's why you can't knock them prone. And things like that. All right. So that one's just kind of meandering around. Number 10 is where it is. So the only thing that's really going to do anything is Centipede 4. These two will move down, and then Centipede 4 will go ahead. I'm just trying to move through this a little quicker. Still nibbling on you, Zig, as best they can, but they, again, don't do any damage. Unable to get through any of your defenses. Axio.
So they're on Nutdark, right? So could I see them?
They're
Centipede?
on Zig.
Oh, they're
There's
on
nothing
Zig.
on Nutdrock.
Oh, okay. And Zig's still down there?
Yeah.
I'll move closer to the stairs.
Okay. All right, Nutdrock.
I will keep moving down.
All right.
5.
What's Tick doing?
I'll eat a berry.
Okay. Berry flavored. And then move up. All right. Snapjaw. 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. So Snapjaw runs down. Zig.
Caesar!
He has no idea where anyone is. He's covered in bugs.
He's
He
gonna
doesn't-
wildly swing.
Yeah, he has no idea what's happening. This
Does
poor
that
guy.
hit? I'm guessing that hits something. Right.
Yeah, that's a hit. So you slam your, you do some damage. They scatter a little bit.
Extra attack. On that one.
That'll miss with a 1.
Whoop.
So you don't really do much damage to him at all.
Caesar!
You still hear
How many hit points does that one have left?
Distance.
Okay, I see.
Frantic padding, just, yeah.
Yeah, he just attacked a swarm. Gotcha. All right. Zazer.
Make a couple quick more pat motions, just make sure I got nothing left.
Yeah, no,
on.
it doesn't seem like it.
Thank Bob. 20, 25. I'll go there for full movement.
Okay. Yeah. There's just a swarm of swarms around him. Yeah, that's gonna hit it.
Get wrecked, swarm. Oh.
All right, there you go. So your Eldritch Blast hits it. And just kind of spreads them all over the place. All right.
That's all I can do.
Okay. And Tack is eating and moving closer. He said that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, there. That's as far up as he can move, and he eats a berry, and we're good. All right. So the only ones that are going to do anything, Centipede number 4 is going to attack again, because that's all that we can really do right now. And they will finally find their way into your armor and really start biting down, and you can feel just thousands of little needle punctures hitting you, Zig, for 22 points of damage, getting you in some very sensitive areas. Yeah, super sensitive areas.
Jeez.
They're eating different kind of berries.
Number 5 can't do anything or anything like that, so that's all their turn. Axia is up.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I could sprint, huh?
Yeah,
And that's an extra
30
10?
feet.
An extra 30. So I'll go right there.
All right. Perfect. Nut truck.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I take it at this point I can see
Yes.
what is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, you can see just swarms of centipedes just all around Zig and on Zig.
But I don't actually see Zig, right?
No, but you see
Oh no, you can see Zig.
a roughly zig-shaped.
Oh yeah, he's covered in them. Yeah.
Yeah, you see a relatively zig-shaped bunch of centipedes.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try and ring the bell.
Okay.
See how it works on, these things.
Yeah. Thousands of insects.
Let's do that one, and let's do that one. Sound waves.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's necrotic. They
Necrotic.
both failed their saving throw.
Alright, so I gotta do this one at a time then. Because they do different damages.
Yeah.
We'll do the one that's hurt already.
Yeah, that. So with that last, the ringing of the bell just seems to scatter them, and this concentrated group just kind of spreads everywhere and dissipates.
And then here's the other one.
Yeah, 3 points. Necrotic damage, hurting some of them, but not quite taking them out.
And then I'm gonna tell Slackjaw
Slackjaw? Cool.
Slackjaw to stay behind me.
Okay. Tick.
These are the good kind of berries I'm eating.
Nom nom nom. Is that all you're doing? I was gonna say,
Yep.
it's like he just got quiet. All right.
I was counting.
1. and
So
1.
Snapdraw does as you ask and gets behind you and looks and says, What's that? What's that? Snot know what this is. He seems quite taken aback by a humanoid-shaped bunch of bugs. That's not something he sees every day. But he will pull out his javelin and will attempt to hit it. But he will get disadvantage. Whoops. Because of reasons, and will miss. So there you go. Yeah, so he throws his javelin at this weird shaped figure standing in the middle of the room, and it misses him. Zig.
Zig can see Zazer now. Runs towards him.
No, he's still invisible. You see Nutdrock though.
I thought he Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, he did Eldritch Blast. Never mind.
Fair
He's
enough.
definitely not invisible. 5.
Yeah. Yep, he is.
Zazer,
There you are.
Little rats.
Little rats.
Oh
Those
yeah,
better be-
this is not
they
the
may be
first time he's
scarier
dealt
than
with a
rats.
swarm. Swarms messed him up before.
Double moves.
All right, yeah, he's just GTFOing out of there. Yep, everybody's visible. Got it. Zig is leaving.
Can I do one more thing because I think it would be funny?
I mean, it's your turn.
Perfect. I cast Infest on one of the swarms for funsies.
It fails its saving throw.
Ooh.
And takes 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
What is
I've
that? Is
done
that just a... What is that?
It's a cantrip I have.
Okay. Just poison damage one of them randomly.
Oh,
all right.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to throw some healing at a Zig and call that turn.
Okay. Go ahead and get that heals out while you're doing that. Tack, you're up.
I will eat my last berry
Okay.
and then move forward.
All right. Cool. So, Nutdrock, it seems that as you head away from them, they seem to kind of lose any kind of coordinated movements towards anything. They seem to kind of just be milling around now in various areas. Axia.
So there's no more swarming around Zig?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at then.
Okay. Nutdrock, what are you gonna do?
I think we should head back towards the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's not fight this worm now.
Yeah. All right.
I'm only coming here so Zig wouldn't get eaten.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine? Lived this whole time and then just gets killed by a bunch of bugs because he didn't know where he was.
Right.
He was invisible. All right. With that, I think this is going to be a good spot for us to stop. We went a little bit long, but you started messing with stuff, and so we had to finish it. But yeah, so it seems that after you got away from them, they didn't quite know where you were. So they just kind of started milling around and whatnot. And this is going to be a good spot for us to stop as you're down there and whatnot. So with that, we're going to end it here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and attention. As always, y'all are amazing. I was okay, and my everybody else is better than me.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter end